It's 935 KDay Morning
Hey
Show.
now.
CC and Romeo getting y'all ready for the weekend on this fantastic Friday, and it just got beautiful. I just added a word to that.
You did.
Tami Roman in the building, and
Hey.
it's funny. I met you at the lobby door.
Yes.
Come to find out we go to the same church.
Yes.
Wait, what? You guys go to the
Yes,
same
we
church?
go to
Jumping
the
up the
same
hills.
church.
You know, I need Jesus. I do that.
Yes.
Amen.
Doesn't everybody?
Yes.
Except I'm a long-term member. So.
Yeah.
Oh, you're new, Romeo?
She was there before the big building got built. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a latecomer. But it's ironic. We're going to talk about how we go to the same church, but yet let's talk about saints and sinners.
Yeah.
What kind of transition is that, Tami?
Ooh, you segued that thing, baby. That's
sure
why you do
did.
what you do. Saints and Sinners, yes, on Bounce TV. It is an amazing show that I just joined the cast of with Vanessa Bell Calloway and Trey Haney and Demetria McKinney and Keith Robinson and Clifton Powell.
Oh,
Exactly. We were just talking
major.
about him. He's amazing, isn't he?
Listen, Clifton is that guy that you go, yo, why is it not a bigger situation? Because he's so dope and has been doing it so long. And so that just lets you know that, like, sometimes favor ain't fair because that man is amazing.
No, because when you think of Denzel Morgan Freeman, his name should be
right there.
mentioned.
Right there.
Automatically.
You know. But I got the opportunity to play with them for a little bit on season 4. And my episode starts this Sunday. I'm on the second episode. I play Felicia.
Hi, Felicia.
Hi, Felicia. And I come into Cypress, which is our fake town of Georgia, and try to, take over. I'm Lady Ella, who's played by Vanessa Bell Calloway, her nemesis on the season. So we really have a good time.
Man.
Oh, that's amazing. That is so dope.
Yeah.
So this is different from reality TV show, right?
You think?
Very different. How is it turning on and off in this situation for you, Tami?
A lot of people don't know. Before I returned back to reality TV in 2010, I had an 18-year career acting. I've studied the craft.
Let them know.
Let me let them know.
Yeah.
Under Chip Fields and some other amazing, acting coaches. So for me, it's easy. The scripted world is easy. It's hard when you're just living your life and people have to judge that. But when you're acting, you get to play characters. People either love you or hate you, but overall they love you because they understand it's a character. And so, that's the biggest difference. But
Well,
I do it with ease.
She said with ease.
No, I mean, listen, Tammy's been in this business for a minute. We both grew up watching The Real World, and when she was on there, and I was even just your storyline there, I remember watching it, and you talking about how, at one point you were homeless and you slept in your car.
Yep.
And I mean, but I remember watching it though, and I was like, oh my God, she's so pretty. I can't stop staring at her.
Thank you.
Yes, just everything that you've been through, but you came out this strong person. I really loved watching you on The Real World.
Thank you.
We were trying to explain to our interns.
They don't know nothing about nothing, child. They only 12 years old.
In the real world?
Y'all getting these interns, she about 19, child. See, she don't know what's going on.
We got to teach them the right way.
Yeah. But Real World, darling, started this whole reality TV that you guys watch
Real
now.
talk,
We were
for
the
real.
first to do it. So thankful for Bunham and Murray for that. But had I known, I probably would have tried to figure out how to buy into it because then I could be getting commission off of everybody that's working
true.
right now.
That's true.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah. We had no idea.
Let's go back to that time. What made you cast for that? How did it even come about for people who don't even know?
I was working at an HIV healthcare center.
Okay.
And one of my coworkers came in and she was like, oh my God, I didn't get on The Real World. And I had no idea what it was. I'm like, girl, what? And so she's like, yeah, it's this cool show on MTV. So when I went home, that was a Friday, went home, MTV was doing a marathon.
Yeah.
So I sat up there, me and my mom sat up there and watched it. And I was like, oh, well, I could get up on here. So we were living in Burbank at the time, and we went to the mall, and I filmed myself walking around the mall.
Yeah.
And then Monday morning, I took my tape to the MTV offices, and I was like, here's my tape. And they were like, yeah, no, we don't do it like that. I was like, no, but here's my tape, because I took all weekend to tape it, so I'd like somebody to watch it.
Yeah,
I'd like somebody to look at this. And she was like, well, we don't do that. So the casting director heard me causing a ruckus in the lobby, and so she's like, okay, fine, we'll watch it. I said, I'd like to watch you watch it.
No, you did, Tami.
Yeah.
Bold.
Felicia Fasano. And she sat down for a few minutes and looked at it. She said, are you satisfied now that I've watched it? And I said, yes. And I said, but are you going to watch the whole thing? She said, I promise you I will. I left, and a week and a half later, Bunham and Murray called me and said, we were cast. We had our 7, but we'd like to now offer you a slot on the show.
Wow, that is so crazy.
A lot of them had just the way you presented it. I mean, like you already came in
like I'm the one.
Yeah,
you need to have
me. She said, no,
you
but listen, I'm
you need me.
And I worked on this tape, so you got to watch it.
Yeah. But I think that is like how my whole journey has been. You know what I mean? Like I don't take no for an answer. And when I'm sitting and I feel idle, it's like, what can I be doing? Have I done 110% of what I should be doing, what I could be doing? And then if I feel like, no, I only gave 70% today, then it's like, well, let me think, let me figure out, put down, write everything down, and then I go after it. Same thing with Basketball Wives. I'm sitting at home. I see them in season 1, and I'm like, well, I don't want to continue going to Morgan Stanley. I'm not supposed to be doing this because I was working as a financial advisor at Morgan Stanley at the time, and I said, I don't want to do this. I want to get back into, TV and film, and I called VH1, and they were like, Tami Roman from Real World? Yeah, that's me. I used to be married to Kenny Anderson. I was technically I was a basketball wife.
I am a basketball wife.
And it ain't all spas and foot treatments and massages and lunches. Right now it's a moment for me. So y'all might want to get this. So they put me on the show for season 2.
Oh my God! I need to go in there, guns blazing.
She's
like
her
Tami.
own agent. I love this though.
I am. I have people always tease like my friend family friend and former publicist Ern Dukes. He always says, everything you've gotten, you've pretty much done on your own. And so when I bring people on, like now I have a new team because we just say we love each other. We're not going to work together no more. They're like, she just does everything herself. Like let us do something. So that's
it's kind of hard to give people that.
Yeah, because I'm a tad bit OCD with a little micromanagement obsession.
I'm hearing some in the background. That's all you're gonna put on that, Tami. We're talking about Bounce TV. It's going down this Sunday. Make sure you check it out. Saints and Sinners. Now, what attracted you to this show? Obviously, the cast alone.
That's what I was going to say. The cast, and this is a Swirl Films production, and I've been working with those guys since maybe the early 2000s. So we have an 18-year history. So every time they have something going on and it fits me, they brought me on Tales. I did that with Irv Gotti for BET, but that's a Swirl thing, and we've done several films together. So they were like, hey, I need you on the show this season. I said, okay, well, come on, send my ticket, child, and send the paperwork, and I'll be there, And so they did just that. And so that's how it came about. But I caught up on the show on Hulu. It's actually on Hulu for people who want to see seasons 1 through 3.
Okay. That's good, so people can catch up.
Yeah, so they can catch up. And then once I watched it, I said, yo, this is good. And I've never been like really the bad, evil person. I'm laughing at how that came out because Romeo was looking like, child, if you don't stop, I don't watch your other show. Yeah.
Listen, just so you know, I watch episodes too, and I gotta tell you, when we put on Basketball Wives, me, my sister, and my mom, we jump on the couch and we're like, ooh, that's our girl Tami, yeah.
But see, that's the thing. I didn't consider myself to be someone that people would view as like, oh, she's the mean one or whatever. You know what I mean? So this to me was my first time being able to delve into that and play opposite Vanessa Bell Calloway.
Can I say something really quick though? When you joined Basketball Wives,
yes.
My hand to God. When she joined, me and my mom watched it. I started laughing. My mom's like, what? And I was like, Mom, she's on. You don't remember her? I was like, she was on Real World. I was like, watch this. They're not gonna be able to punk her. I was like, that's one thing they're not gonna do is be able to punk Tami. Yeah. I knew that when I saw. I was like, oh, this is gonna get good because Tammy's not gonna let none of them punk her.
And it was very unexpected. Like I didn't anticipate being a part of the brand this long, but it's been since 2010, so that's 9 years, a 9-year run with Basketball Wives.
Flew by. Then you had a Tami Ever After, right?
Yes, which I'm so excited. I was so excited about it. It was special, and we did the special with the hopes that it'll turn into a full series. But it was the opportunity for people to see me outside of the ladies and with my family and my extended family, and see what we really do in real life, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so it was good. And people loved it. I was surprised at the reception, and everybody's like, well, when is it coming on again? I'm like, special.
Well, we got to do another special because I love
Yeah.
seeing the chemistry and the bond between you and your daughters.
Thank
Like,
you.
it's awesome.
Thank
you know what I
you.
mean? And they got their own personality.
Yes.
And they're so beautiful. But just the bond that you have, like, I love seeing it where you could be sassy, but then you turn into Mama Bear really quick.
Very quickly.
Very quick.
Like, don't play about my kids.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not
you
the
can
one.
sense that. And
And
I
I
love
think
that.
one of your daughters sing.
She raps.
Oh, raps? Okay.
Jazz.
Works with a
Jazz
friend
is
of mine
a
named Victor,
rapper.
producer.
Yes.
He
Yo,
called me.
Vic, yeah,
I
we
hit him. I
love
said, hey,
Vic.
Tammy coming through. Vic, he's like, what?
Yeah, we love Vic. Yeah, he really took her under his wing and like
That's
tried
dope.
to give her, you know, a different type of sound and the stuff that she's been doing. So we're really happy with her EP of Separation Anxiety. That's a shameless plug.
Go ahead, put that
Pick
out there,
that
Tammy.
up. It's
Go
on
ahead.
iTunes. But yeah, he's a dope producer, dope guy.
Yeah,
too.
man. Good friend of mine, man. I'm happy he's doing that, man.
Yeah.
So can't wait to hear her music. Bring her back next time. The
I
door's
will.
open here
I
all
will.
the
I'm
time.
gonna come up here with my music.
Yeah.
You know, I'm doing this
gotta do that.
little alter ego thing. Her name is Tatiana Trill,
Oh.
and she's nasty. And
We like
she's
nasty.
feisty. You know, somebody made a joke because I let someone hear, and they said, you know, this is the City Girls in about 15, 20 years.
What do your daughters say when they hear your tracks?
Well,
Are they like Mom?
My daughter Jazz writes my stuff because we had a whole thing. Because I know you watch basketball.
Yes.
This season, because on Real World, I had my group, so I was the rapper of that group. You know, that was 1993, 1994. So
Yup.
now I'm like, I'm gonna do this alter ego thing, and I'm gonna start rapping. So she's writing for me, and she's like, this is all great. Except it ain't 1994. You have got to flip this cadence. You can't be rapping like you in the Sugar Hill Gang. You know, so she put me through a boot camp, you know, to try to bring it all to the 2000s, to the 2019,
Yes.
you know,
Please
phase.
tell me y'all filmed that whole
They
transit-
filmed that.
Okay.
It's
That's
a
gonna be
mess,
dope.
but we finally got what you're gonna see is a mess, but the end product is really good.
Man, I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now, Bounce TV this Sunday, those
Yeah,
Saints
man.
and
Yes,
Sinners.
watch that,
So we
yes.
think
9
about
p.m.
Felicia, what part of Felicia is really you or not you?
I think Felicia's drive to get what she wants is in me because I definitely have that. Now, how she goes about doing it is not me. I'm not a person that's going to step on other people and like try to, you know, bring people down to get what I want. That ain't in my makeup and my DNA. But this character, Felicia, is like, it's not family first. It's like family's expendable because I'm trying to get here. And whoever's in my way, either get out or
Yeah.
get bulldozed over.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
And really quick though, shout out to the Bonnet Chronicles too.
Thank you.
I love that.
Thank
I-
you.
And it's so crazy because like it's a total different character. You say whatever's on your
Yes.
mind. You say
Yes.
whatever the fuck you want to
Yes,
say.
I do.
And
I
I
do.
love that. And sometimes I watch it, I'm like, dang, I wish I could do that. That's why I love it. You know what I mean? 'Cause
But
it's-
that's why it's so big is because that character, Petty Betty, tends to say what people are thinking,
Yeah.
but they just have the wherewithal to know I shouldn't say that. What Petty Betty does.
But does it? I always see a lot of like different celebrities reposting or
Yeah.
comedy. Does it trip you out like when you first started doing it that all these celebrities were hitting you up about
Yeah,
that?
when I first started doing it, I was like, oh, okay, y'all vibe me, y'all get me. You know, like I think the first person was Taraji P. Henson, and she was like, preach to the children, you know, in the comments. And I was like, you know, and then I think the one that made me feel like, whoa, was Jimmy Kimmel and Reese Witherspoon.
Come on, listen to
Yeah.
the names you're
Yeah.
saying. Like I'm
Yeah.
saying, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I was watching yesterday when you were talking about your family, what they really ain't, all
Yes.
that. I love the shower cap and all. I'm like, yo, I'm ready for her tomorrow.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Man,
Yeah, it's
congratulations on years of success.
good. Thank you so much.
And once again, they can go to Hulu and see the first 3 episodes.
Yes,
of
seasons
Saints and
1 through
Sinners.
3. They
Yep.
can see on Hulu. There's also the Brown Sugar app that people can download and see it.
That sounds
you know,
tasty.
You know what I'm
brown
saying?
I like that
Sugar
brown
app.
sugar though.
You know, it's all about black excellence. Brown
There you
sugar.
go.
So they can go there. It's and that is on Apple TV, Amazon, you know, all of those places. And then Bounce TV, because a lot of people can't find it, is
Yeah.
a part of the Comcast bandwidth, but also DirecTV, also Spectrum. So you know, just
Damn,
search
Tammy, you got
Bounce.
so much going on.
Yeah, I'm
How do you deal with me time?
Work is me time. I love to be working. I feel like, you know, there's so much inside of me, you know, that I just feel like hasn't been done and hasn't been accomplished. So I love working. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it so much.
Now you walked in with a shirt that says Warren G. it says E40.
Yeah.
You know,
E40.
Snoop, Pac, Short,
Dre.
Yes.
Easy.
Perfect shirt, you know, to represent KDay. Speaking about KDay, you know, KDay is the first hip hop station in the world. There wouldn't be a lot of these other hip hop stations if it wasn't for
KDay.
Yeah, KDay. I just want you to speak to LA and let them know and how you feel the importance of KDay and cultivating it for the culture. You know what I mean?
Listen, I moved here in 1985, and I went to Long Beach Polytechnic with Snoop and all those guys. And KDay was the biggest thing going. They had the Russ Parr morning show at the time. They're like, this is how far back I go. And I had never experienced anything that was like the voice of, they call them millennials now, but at the time it's just like our voice, like our culture, like the music, the messaging, like what we're talking about, what we're concerned about was all driven at that time by KDay. Right. So it's like, everybody, there's always got to be a pioneer, and then everybody will follow that. Now, the thing of it is not everybody will do it well. They will attempt, but the originators are the people who set the groundwork. And so KDay for me is just that, the pioneer, the originator of this whole hip hop culture movement in radio. And that has to be respected. That has to be protected.
I heard that. Man. Yes, thank you. Because, you know, said it best. I love KDay. I love this brand. I love what it represents for the city of LA. Speaking of going to school with Snoop, before you dip, you got to go ahead. We got to play your favorite Snoop Dogg song before you dip. Yes.
Let me see. Which one do I want to hear? Because he's got so many.
Yes,
well, I mean, it's Friday, so demo can play back to back. You can pick 2 or 3. It's your world right now.
Okay, so this is the one I want to hear.
Okay.
Which is the most recent. And he just has a verse on it, and he does the hook, but that little Duval joint that Snoop is featured on.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get into that one. Yes, because that's what we all doing, right?
Yes.
That's what you need to be doing, living your best life, your blessed life. So let's get into that one.
Let's do it right now.
Putting that on the shirt.
Yeah. And then after that, since it's Friday, can we do some gin and juice?
Oh, we definitely got to do that, too.
Okay, we'll do that one.
And real quick, before you go, Pacquiao, you know he goes to the same church. Have you seen him there yet?
I have not seen Pacquiao there
He normally
yet.
goes to one of the world. She has a fight going down next week in Vegas, so good luck to him. But he always goes to Pastor Dudley Church.
I have not seen Pacquiao there.
Yeah, man.
I'm at 8 o'clock, though. Y'all might go a little later than me.
He ain't going that early.
Yeah, see, I'm at the 8 o'clock service.
You getting up at 8 a.m. on Sunday?
Yeah,
bless your heart,
it's quiet. I can hear the message. I can fill out my little papers.
There you go.
It's never too early to praise Jesus.
It's not. And get on with your day.
And get on with my day.
Gotta love that. We're going to let you do your thing. Don't forget this Sunday, Bounce TV, Saints and Sinners. You got to say hi, Felicia, because she on there.
I'm on there.
Let's go.